bike season is here. Daytona kicked it off. Great time. The next move is Thunder Beach down in Panama City. Lots going on. You know, they had the King of the Baggers in Atlanta. That starts May 2nd through the 4th. A lot of places to choose. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the big venues that coming up. These are some photos I had left over from Thunder Beach in October. Yeah, just a little brief look back and just whetting the appetite and getting things ready for the upcoming bike season. I know everybody's getting their bike ready, and I'm really looking forward to the meet and greets and just seeing what you've done with your motorcycles, detailing it out and everything. So I'll really be on the lookout for the Indian motorcycles. Yes, please suggest in the comments any posts of this year's bike riding season that you would like to see on my channel. Yeah, and this is the last of the three-part series. If you're considering a trailer, consider Down Earth Trailer in Baxley, Georgia. Well put together, and they'll show you every step of the process. And I think you'll find, before you make a decision, just consider Down Earth Trailers. I will be scrolling the contact information along the screen while you watch this episode. Thanks again.
Another thing that's impressive to me is the same gates, and it may be overkill, the same little gate that's on a 76 single axle is the same gate that you got on your tandem utility. Wow. So our gates, they never come back bent or bowed. The 1.5 inch tubing that we use is sufficient for any utility trailer. So all of our gates and ramps are built down here on this end, and then you go into the welding bays where the guys build their trailers. I'm going to tell you, probably the most impressive thing about this place is back when I used to weld and I got bored, I built me a basketball goal, and it's still up. I told them if I ever leave, I'm taking my basketball goal with me. Come on, we'll walk right here to a dump trailer. So where it used to just be a few welders right here, and one guy built gates right here. Now, obviously, you can see both walls, even that back wall is filled up. Where that forklift is, there's 4 bays there where they build the little trailer. If you come over here, I'll introduce you to a welder that's been here a while. All right, Brian, you got a smile for the camera. You got a smile for the camera. How long you been here? Yeah. 17 years. So this is Brian Crosby. This is one of the guys I was saying, like, there's some welders that you kind of have to babysit, but him, like, you can come look at some welds.
Hey, Mr. Crosby, how are you, sir? Thank you. All right.
These guys they know what they're doing.
Clean.
Right.
Well,
if we have a trailer come back because a cross member fell, it just completely got missed, because when these guys weld it, I mean, they know what they're doing. And then you was asking about, you know, the difference welds. There's certain welds you do, like up here on the front, where they know where all the stress points are, and see, like, that's an uphill weld. So the welds do change. It ain't just, you know, laying a bead down. Where the structure needs to be stronger, they adjust the weld to that. So that's what I say, with all the weight that's on that at one time, that's why that's an uphill weld.
That's the quality point where I want people to know that after it's painted, this is what's under the paint.
Right.
You know, and that's important to me to know. I mean, there's nothing like a clean painted trailer, but what's under it.
Well, a good paint job will cover up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but they know that it's taken care of.
That's why I said I'll pull y'all out there and show you.
That's what I mean.
Show you the flags to where, although his trailer when he rolls it out, he puts a yellow flag on it, and a QC guy has to. Even Brian, I pick on him, but he's just, you can just see. I mean, that's just a brace that ain't going nowhere, but you see the cleanliness of his wheels. And there's several like that's Brian. He's been here 17 years. Robert Bush is a couple stalls over. He's been here longer than him. Like, and Billy had a management position. Wasn't for him. Didn't like it, so they put me out there. Robert. But some guys like to come in and just get under the hood. So,
wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So that same flat black. Well, you see it right there. That same flat black is that gloss black that comes out when that oven bakes it on. That's that shiny gloss black. And the minute, and because we bake it on, which other manufacturers will too, but as soon as it comes out, you can take a rag of toluene and wipe it, and you can't even get the paint off. So a powder coat finish is bar none.
So it's more electrically charged on there?
Yeah, that's why I like when me and you after a day's time could be powder coat. Because you can't. So when you're wet painting, not enough, it'll bleed through, right? Too much starts running.
Right.
This you can't. Too much just falls on the ground. Wow. So you can't overpaint it. You can underpaint it, but they know cover it, let it fall. Wow. Here's some coming out of the oven. You see this. And they fixing to come out. So as soon as they come out, these guys start popping in. You know, they start popping in the grommets. And the thing about it being up and elevated is now the guys can get under it. So I'm not saying everybody don't do it, but if that trailer's down, it's hard to get up under there and get a good coat of paint on it. But with it being powder coated, if things electrically charged, and I'll take it to the paint booth, but it just wraps and sticks. So even places that's not painted, used to not be painted in some manufacturers. I mean, the bottom of that fender is just as shiny as the top.
All right, how you doing, sir?
You got me in there, don't you?
Yes, sir.
You got me in there.
I got you. How you doing, sir?
So this forklift never leaves this area. He's getting that and ready to get prepped, and as soon as he picks it up, they'll.
Let me jump in here and say, every person has a set job and set detail. And everyone is staying focused on their set job and detail. Yeah, most of the trailers that they build, they already been pre-ordered. But there's one thing I didn't get into, and that's about enclosed trailers. Moving on to the deck building of the trailer. Truck rolls in, truck's unloaded, and away we go. Let's go inside the store and see all the accessories you can purchase for your trailer. All different kind of size straps, lights, trailer hitches, beef up the system, tires, rims. Yeah, they got your motorcycle chocks in stock. I'll let Brandon give you more details of what's in stock and what's available.
Welcome guys, I'm Brandon with Down Earth Trailers in Baxley, Georgia. I'm here to give you a quick overview of some of the motorcycle shops that we would recommend to haul your Indian, Harley, whatever, bike, even motocross bikes. It'll do everything for you. But it's the Condor. You can do a PS 1500 or a PSTK 6400. The only difference between the two is the 6400 includes a removable part so that you can actually just leave the small adapter piece in the trailer and remove the chock so that you can use the trailer for other reasons. If you do just the PS 1500, it'll be just the standard aluminum chock that you would mount into the trailer, and of course it would be stationary. This is honestly the best made chock that money can buy. It's made in USA. This model is the aluminum unit, so it's going to be a little bit lighter. It features the auto lock wheel system, so when you just push the motorcycle up, it'll lock in place. I believe the guy's website is condor-lift.com to see videos or whatever. We also carry these on our website, which is trailerpartskingdom.com. And in addition to that, if you want to strap the motorcycles down, once you have it positioned in the chock, we do recommend the 1.5 wide Condor straps. These feature like a 2,500 pound capacity per strap. And it's definitely going to keep your bike in place. We also carry the soft covers so you don't mar your handlebars. I believe there's a set right here. So we carry, Condor is really what we want to back as far as carrying motorcycles. I'm a motorcycle man. So most people that love motorcycles like I do, you learn as you go what's the best and what to buy. And so I'm just trying to give you my recommendation, and that would definitely be Condor.
Condor pay you to say that?
Do you have another brand?
We do carry some other brands. We also do the for the more affordable option, these would be considered, these are made by Phoenix USA. It's just a little, it's a quick removable motorcycle chock. It comes in a box. It comes with hardware so that you can install it really fast and simple. I think these maybe are $49, $59. It's a lot more cheaper option than the Condors, but like I say, if somebody's paying thousands of dollars for a motorcycle, then you probably want to go with the best, which would be the Condor. Trying to think, do we carry any other motorcycle chocks? We have carried others along the way, but I've just learned that out of all these I've ever sold, I've had hardly any that were defective from the factory, and I've heard some amazing stories about people that have been involved in collisions, their trailer flipped. The motorcycle is still positioned into that system to hold it, which that's amazing. So it's your money, but if you want my professional opinion, I would recommend the Condor if you have the budget to afford those. If not, then this would also do the job. It's just probably not going to keep it strapped down if you were, in a end-over-end collision and pulling a trailer, okay. Obviously.
All right,
so,
but we thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
All right.
If you have any questions, hit us up, down-to-earthtrailers.com. We also are a trailer manufacturer in addition to having many parts in our showroom to offer our customers. We're a complete trailer shop, bearings, wheels, tires, axles, you name it, we got it. Give us a call, let us help you out.
All right.